We learned that what life was like back in the Trevor factories.
Yeah, like with the pregnancy story, and that had been treated a lot differently now than it was.
Also the different lifestyles of how everybody was, because none of them was like the same. There was all the different personalities and different characters.
And also some of us learned the difficulties of learning a script, because for a lot of people it was the first time they'd done a proper scripted piece on stage.
And the accent.
Yeah.
They're a lot more broader.
Yeah, broader accent.
It's hard to say how they spoke in them times.
Yeah, but it was fun, so it's good doing that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Thank you. Basically just meeting like new people that worked in the factories and their stories that they told us.
Yeah, and getting to know their lifestyles and ways and just how they worked and how it's different.
And how they're not too dissimilar to us. They're quite similar in many ways. You get this idea that those people are completely different to us, but they did joke around and fool around as much as we do.
Yeah.
Not that we like joke around and fool around, but we did learn just how when they were in the factories, it's completely different from how if we worked.
Yeah.
But just how informal as well that it was and how
To say it was a workplace.
We got
shouting over.
We got to look how they worked and how it's not exactly changed as the time's gone on.
Yeah. It's quite a timeless place.
But we got to meet lovely people and just have an excellent time while performing and learning everything about Trevor.
Just had overall fun, really.
Yeah, good, thank you.
Thanks.
It was quite entertaining. It was quite real, and it was a nice experience to come and see it.
I think from start to finish, everybody put the effort in on the knowledge side, wrote out the stories on what a family atmosphere it were, and I think to see it, as you put it on stage as a play and a show like that, I thought it were really good and it brought some good memories back to people that worked there. And I thought it were excellent, all the way around from start to finish. Involvement of people and what you put on, can't really fault it.
I think that part about memories came back to me because it's 60 years since I left. So, memories are really good and it brought it all back.
Well, for me, it was something out of this world, actually. Because, I'm 81 now. And all them years ago, and it was 1949. So I'll leave you to guess what the years it's covered for me all this time. And to go back to being a lass of 17, well, I've had it all, haven't I? Yes. That's it. Thank you very much.
I've enjoyed everybody's stories. I've just loved reliving every single minute of it. It's been great, and to see all my friends as well again. And that's, I think, a really, really nice thing. So, yeah, lovely. They were brilliant. All the girls and boys are fantastic. I've really enjoyed it. I loved it, actually. It was smashing.
The thing I got out of it was, I found it fascinating for a start to hear all the different stories from all the workers. That was a lovely experience. And then to be able to take one and kind of just use it as the bare bones of an idea and kind of try and build it up, and then see it come to life on stage, for me that was a really lovely experience.
I didn't know anything about Trevor's at all. Well, it was a sweet manufacturer, and it was really nice to meet all the people, and I enjoyed it when they came to the pomegranate and we had a chance to interview them. We had the men and then the women, and it was just really interesting, and we took notes and then just took it back home and took bits of it and made a story, so that was really nice.
What I've found of interest when we were interviewing the people were that although the stories were the Treble stories, they're also sort of almost universal stories about factory life, and I'd experienced factory life earlier, so it was great to be able to adapt some of theirs or some of my experiences to fit their stories, and then see it sort of have it all imagined and then see it come to life on the stage, and that was terrific.
I thought it was great that although we're all getting all these stories from the same source, there's such a wide variety of material that we could all work with, and then take a bit here, a bit there, and mix it up to make a piece of drama out of it. It was a really enjoyable experience, I thought.
I was lucky enough to be able to take two of the ladies out from the group once I'd heard their stories, and I thought that would make a really nice piece that was really comedy, and took them out, and we had a morning session together just chatting about what they could tell me, and they could tell me a lot really, and that was really, really funny, and it was good for me then to be able to use that to base my part of the script on. I liked the research as well, looking into in depth what the Tribal was like to work in, and all the targets and the way that they worked as a family.
To actually be here in the audience, and some of the workers were behind me, and the comments they were making about seeing themselves and their sort of life at Trevor on stage, they were just, thrilled. And I think we turned fact into partly fiction and then back again, but the whole process was really fascinating. I hope we'll do it again.